well, they've come up to a new level. But this is the first one. South Africa against Fiji, and they really just don't miss this. It's South Africa against Fiji. They meet again for the 53rd time since Brisbane 2000. And by coincidence, they met in the Cup semi-final here in Gold Coast last year, and Fiji won 24-7. And Fiji, by the way, have won their last 4 meetings. South Africa, well, the very slickest team, I would say, that we've seen in this tournament. They've unbeaten Canada, USA, New Zealand, France, and they're the only unbeaten side so far. South Africa have won 20 times. Fiji have won 30 times. They've drawn twice. And there's the lineup. Kyle Brown, the captain. Wide out, I expect we'll see Cornel Hendricks, and Branko du Preez will take the scrum half position with Delport on the bench. Fiji, well, you never quite know what's in store with them. They've won over Scotland, Tonga and Samoa in the Cup quarterfinals. They lost to Australia. But I tell you what, I've never seen before 5 new players in the lineup in a Cup semi-final in the first tournament. Tufu Langi, Domolailai, Rankamati, who's been absolute star, Raitini, the flyer, and Ruve Taki. It's extraordinary. 5 of 7 in this lineup at the start will never have played in a tournament before this one. So where's your money on this one then?
Well, I've liked South Africa. I think they looked really good yesterday. However, Fiji came out of the blocks today, particularly their match against Samoa earlier on. They were fantastic. And it seems like they've timed their run. They've got better as the tournament's gone on. Disappointed last night to have lost to Australia, no doubt. We'll want to bounce back against one of the big rugby nations, one of the big 3 of the Southern Hemisphere, the Blitzbokke of South Africa.
So, Rob, who are you going to choose?
South Africa.
Okay.
I'll take them.
Referee, Argentina, man who started the HSBC 7's in 2010, 30-year-old from Buenos Aires. Started refereeing 8 years ago, still playing at that time as a scrum half for the Olivos Rugby Club in Argentina. So here's one of the stars of the game. Yes. Number 10 for South Africa, Cecil Africa. 7 minutes each way in this Cup semi-final. The winners will play the winners of New Zealand or Kenya, which follows after this. Well, knocked both ways, I think. And first the knock-on was by South Africa. There's Frankie Horn, the cornerstone, a real brick in South African 7's. 42nd tournament. Started in Dubai 2007. Originally Huguenot High School in Port Elizabeth, and played for Boland. Putting in the ball, Ila Tinai. So screwing the scrum there was South Africa. There's the captain, Pani Botia, from the great club of the Wardens, who dominated all the club 7's in Fiji last season. Lovely hands. Ravu Ataki. Saw a little glimpse there of the man I think has been the star of Fiji, Rakamate. Here he is. It's on the bounce. It's cruel. But there's the threat. Probably the biggest threat to South Africa. And it's a loose ball picked up by Tavu Thuelangi. One of the new 5 players, 27-year-old, making his debut at that age from Nandronga. That was a bit of luck, wasn't it?
Well, as they competed, it was loose ball on the ground, hands, everything all over it. Fiji just keep pushing forward at the breakdown and it spits out. The ball was clearly out of the ruck. Those players had come through from an onside position. No problems with that try being awarded. A great start for Fiji.
Joji Rangamate with the conversion attempt. One of the stars. I remember Vaisali Sarevi saying to me, watch out for this guy, he should be in the Fijian 7's, and he certainly made his mark here. not as much as Serevi had in his wonderful career, but what a playmaker on the Wardens and from Suva. Well, big setback there. Bit of a kick back in the behind for South Africa. 7-0, Fiji lead. On the form, I think most people would have thought this is going to be South Africa's tournament, but you never know with 7's. Penalty.
Set play. South Africa have had a couple of nice little pieces. The players will just take their time. Branko de Pria.
Yeah, they don't rush, do they?
No. Just get the people in the right place.
Branko de Pria then takes a little tap to South Africa. Lovely slip back into the hands of Frankie Horn. Takes two men out. Drive on by Mbavani. He's excelled in this tournament. Another penalty. You've got to stay on your feet. Chris Dry. Could be an overlap chance here. Kyle Brown switches the other way though. Oh, he's burst through with on tackle. It's a crucial moment, and it's South Africa. Great work by Kyle Brown. Got to cool down. Cool down.
Oh, there's a little bit of niggle in there, isn't there?
Sure is. Bit of tension.
Push, shove, the old slap on the head.
Relax. Relax. Relax.
Puerto Rico.
That's the game. Take it easy.
Referee just trying to relax the players.
Shut up.
Well,
relax, please. Relax.
I think there may have been something. There's Voyo Sunkwa there, who's one of the assistants to Paul True, came on with the water. I didn't quite see what happened, but he seemed to have got involved or said something to the referee, did he? I don't know. But certainly something to do with Voyo Sunkwa there. He's a guy who was in the side a couple of years ago and then had a horrible car accident and lost an eye. Was brought in by Paul True to be his assistant, which is a lovely move. Let's see here, there's a try. Oh, it was a bit late, wasn't he, by Rakamati. He didn't need to tackle him here, did he? What do you think?
Look, I think you're half committed.
Yeah.
You're half committed. You've got the right to go through with it. Then there's just a little bit of.
And I don't
head
think
slapping.
Cecil didn't create, did he? He didn't.
No.
He didn't. I think it was just a bit too heated. So it's 7-7.
We get the blood boiling now, though.
My goodness. Switch by South Africa. Chris Dry, Frankie Horn. He'll take two men out any time. Dry again.
Good ball now.
Good ball that was. Africa. Stephen Hunt. Some big hits coming in here. Kyle Brown. Oh, got getting a bit heated. You're quite right. Ball got knocked and just behind the goal post here is the whole mass of supporters of Fijians.
Last minute of the first half, crucial now. But South Africa will take their time again. They'll get this set up. It worked well for them last time. They use the same setup every time to put people in motion.
Take their time. Prayer to Africa. Africa, mazy running, tries to break through, but he's held initially by Ravu Intaki. Oh, it's picked up and it's a chance. Oh, it's missed by Hendricks there. Thought he had it.
Oh, here's a chance.
Here, that's a brilliant little chip. And away goes Rakamate. Rakamate into the hands of Tanai. Tanai back to Rakamate. He's going to be under the post. Right on the stroke of half-time. What a game he's had throughout this tournament. Joji Rakamate scored in every round. And that's his sixth try. My word. What a time to get a score.
Oh, it was the South Africa in the motion of scoring the try, lose the ball. Admit it. Shut the gate. Fiji opened it up. Beautiful little interplay there. Rakamate getting the ball back, through it early. Probably could have kept going. Through it early, then went straight into the right position, get to the middle of the field and create space for the man with the ball. With the rocking. There's a chat with the referee now and his assistant.
Yes.
He's tripping. So,
We're discussing going down here with referee Federico Anselmi.
so number 4 green tripping.
Number 4 green tripping
Yellow
is
card.
what I've heard.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
is 4 on the field? I don't think he was. 4 wasn't on the field.
4.
Can't be number 4. He's not on the field. Promise you.
Yeah, he's sitting there. He is. We can see him. He's sitting on the bench.
Exactly. There he is on the bench.
Number 4, please.
There is no number 4. They're pointing
Okay,
to him.
so,
They're pointing. They're pointing. Carl Brown saying no, he's not there. He hasn't been on the field.
When they pass the ball. Okay, so that's it.
So the assistant referee got the wrong guy.
Sense prevails. Sense prevails.
It does rather.
Are we sure that he didn't jump off the bench and try to trip? They were close enough to. There he is.
I don't think so.
Ruben Johannes on the bench there.
I think they're a bit more disciplined than that.
Yeah.
I don't think Paul would ever let them do that. So the conversion from the man who scored it. And Fiji take the lead again. Right on half-time, it's Fiji 14, South Africa 7. We've got first coach's coach for Fiji, Timothy Waininkolo. That's because Alvaretti Nderi couldn't have a visa to get into Australia because of his military connections. Little calm down here, I think, with the South Africans.
Yes.
Yes.
There's some excitement amongst the teams. There's a lot to play for now.
Absolutely, place in the final.
I apologize for the call. So relax.
You don't want to be in the third, fourth playoff. Avoid it.
Angle. Try to be square.
Yeah, but key stat this one. Number of passes, but try Fiji just take advantage. To turn the ball over, someone's going to go coast to coast against you.
It was tremendous vision, wasn't it? Right on his own goal line.
Yeah.
And he thought, right, there's no one sweeping. Little chip, picked it up. Then the interplay between the two of them, Rakamate and Tinai. So, pressure on South Africa, the Springboks. Hendricks, strong man. Chris Dry does a lot of good work. Nice feed. Dupree, Frankie Horn, dumped by Domalaile, but still in the hands. Well played by Kyle Brown. Wide out, Stephen Hunt. Horn up the middle. He'll charge up the middle, try to take 2 men out. 2 he did.
Play advantage.
Sets a half chance.
Numbers to the right now.
Africa, Chris Dry, Branko Dupree, not a good pass, but he picked it up well. Popped back to Africa again. Then the kick, cross ball into the hands of Conrad Hendricks. Conrad Hendricks goes for the corner. Frankie Horn quickly there. Oh, and the 50-50 ball goes in touch.
Wow.
My goodness, pressure.
Fiji, the tired bodies on the field.
Yeah.
23 passes from South Africa, only 9 from Fiji. They tend to swoop on opportunities. If you knock the ball on or lose the ball, Fiji will come at you from long range. So good in that turnover situation. Probably the best team in any game, in any rugby game, at coming back at you from the turnover.
Well, they've taken Apisai Domalaile off. Had that knock, but he's okay.
Open it up. Open.
So it's Rankamate. Lyle back onto the bench. Well, that was South Africa's ball off that line out. It's Stephen Hunt. tripped over. 3-2 going left. Well taken by Frankie Horn. I thought it was going into touch. Critical moments here. 5 minutes to play. And offside are Fiji.
Number 8.
What's the referee going to do here? It's a yellow card. What did he do?
Didn't see, was it a trip?
It was way over the far side. It must have been a trip, I guess,
Or late
earlier.
tackle. Well, he said a trip, yeah.
Yeah, it was. So Eli Tinai could be a turnover moment in the game here. And Tinai looks sorry at least. Chris Dry. So it's 7 against 6. Perfect chance now for South Africa to come back. They trail by 7. Drop goal. Oh my word. From Branco de Pria. So, I wonder though, was that a good decision? 14 points to 10?
It's interesting.
You know, I mean,
You waste it. You waste
7
a minute.
against 6.
Yeah. You do waste it. He's wasting time when they've got
Well,
a
it
man
is,
in the bin.
exactly, and South Africa have to kick, you know, the restart. So it's 14-10. What a rare event that was.
Particularly so wide out, and you know,
It's a fine drop goal, my goodness.
you won't see many better than that,
No,
will you?
no. Strange decision. Here's Rankamate.
Oh,
Look at that, beats 2 men. Rankamate is tremendous pace, chased by South Africa and Branco de Pria. Great tackle, wonderful, wonderful tackle by Kyle Brown. Well, the captain saved that try. Thought they'd beaten both de Pria and Africa there. And it's a penalty. They've got to attack from here, South Africa. Well, extraordinary moments. There's the captain, Kyle Brown. Guy who's been around now in his 4th season.
poor kick.
Poor kick and you know, allows Tinai to come back on.
He's back on now.
You know, they had one more chance there with 7 against 6.
Wow.
Strange.
Tactically, they haven't got it right. I think the field goal was at the wrong choice.
It was.
Not so many ways, so was that kick, but they did look tired, so they've just gone the length to defend.
Bit loose from Branco de Pria. South Africa back to de Pria. And what's this decision? Offside against Fiji. Quickly taken, Chris Dry.
Fiji have stepped up the physicality now.
Yeah.
They're looking for the big hits.
Oof,
There they go.
a big one on Stephen Hunt there. Piling in here. And a knock on. Thrills their supporters. Packed in the stand behind the post.
Yeah,
Jumping in. And that's Tinai trying to make up for his misdemeanors.
you can smell blood in the water now, the Fijians.
Jeepers. 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, they've really upped the intensity since Tinai's come back on.
Yeah. And on comes Paul Delport. Takes over from Branco de Pria as halfback. Time is on Fiji's side. 14-10. Still can't understand why the drop goal when you're 7 against 6. Bounces into the hand of Raitini, who's one of the quickest men in the field, well, in the tournament.
Held up here, it looks like.
Yeah.
Ball is a maul.
Could be. What's the decision? Yeah, it's a chance for South Africa. And remember, all they need is a try to take over from Fiji.
And then we'll say what a wonderful choice that drop goal was.
Looking on anxiously, Timothy Wainikolo, the assistant coach of Fiji, on duty for the first time in that role. Delport, South Africa, wide out. Mbavani, oh no! Oh, one of the stars of this 7. Absolutely brilliant. But, well, even brilliant players can make a mistake. And that was so critical Nothing wrong with the pass.
No.
45 seconds. It looks as though it's going to be a huge disappointment for the Springboks here, unless something dramatic happens with 30 seconds to go. Fiji, 4 points ahead. This is Rankamate, he's been the star of the Fijian Sevens. Nearly gets away again. Now, the ball still now with Fiji. Botia. They can just take out the last few seconds into the hands of Tabu Thuilangi. Oh, it's inside and it's away and it's Tinai. It's all over. Tinai behind the post. Fiji are in the cup final.
And don't they love it? Their crowd's going insane. The cheer girls are in the action. And Fiji have scored a wonderful victory. Tinai, his second try in the tournament. What an important one it was. Game in the balance.
Well, he captained Fiji 4 times last season. Captained the Wardens Club. And he's captained Fiji with the win. Eli Tinai, one of the few survivors in this Fijian squad. Oh, and the celebrations will continue because they're in the final. Extraordinary, 21 points to 10. My goodness, that was a battle and a half. And Fiji have won 21 points to 10 into the cup final. And let's go down to Seb Lozier with the captain, I think, of Fiji.
Yeah, with Lepani Mbotia, Lepani, the title defence is still on. What does it mean to you?
Thank you. Firstly, I want to thank the Lord, and also thank the supporters, and also thank our proud sponsor, Jitsel, and Cheryl with us. We know that it's been a hard game today, but this afternoon for the boys, I know that we done well. We work hard, so beat South Africa this afternoon.
You mentioned the crowd. Isn't it incredible? You've got such a bank of support.
Yeah, we know that plenty of Fijians with us, been supporters of the team today. I want to thank them and all the families, and also the family back home.
Well, we'll see you and your young team in the final. Well done.
Thank you, sir.